fans? It's Michelle Joy Phelps. I decided to do a vlog tonight about tomorrow's fight against Adrian Broner and Marcos Maidana. I'm here in San Antonio right now. I'm excited. Tomorrow night at the Alamo Dome, we're going to go ahead and see this epic showdown. I'm really excited because this is the first time that we're going to see Adrian Broner defend his belt at 147 pounds against Marcos Maidana, who's notorious for being a very scary puncher. So we have Broner, who's 27-0 with 22 knockouts, and we have Marcos Maidana, who is 34-3 with 31 knockouts. So they both have a really high percentage of knockouts, one at 81% and the other at 83%. So it's kind of exciting to see if maybe one or the other is going to knock each other out. It's definitely probably something a lot of the fans want to see. Marcos Maidana has a puncher's chance, definitely, hands down a puncher's chance at a shot at winning over Adrian Broner. Now, Broner is a 3-time world champion, strong defensive skills, the very famous shoulder roll that he imitates from Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people give Adrian Broner a hard time because, well, quite frankly, he doesn't make it that easy to like him. Most of the people who watch him watch solely to see him lose and to maybe see him fall flat on his face. At the end of the day, he is a 3-time world champion, and I believe he's 23 years old, so he's very young and he's accomplished a hell of a lot. So you have to give him credit where it's due. However, a lot of people, you know, want to argue the fact that he hasn't really fought anybody credible, whereas Marcos Maidana has fought, you know, numerous of high-profile names, Victor Ortiz, Amir Khan, just to name a few. So there's definitely more experience on Maidana's side than there is Broner's side, but that's not to underestimate what Broner's capable of, because clearly he is undefeated, and he's undefeated for a reason. So Broner has made it a point in pretty much downplaying the fact that Maidana is not as good as him, and maybe that's because Maidana isn't undefeated, but I'm always somebody to argue that the O is not as important as the resume. The O, you can have the O and have fought nobody, and that means nothing. But you can have a couple of losses on your resume and still have all the respect from the fans because you fought the best, and if you lose against the best, and that still makes you one of the best. So anyways, Marcos Maidana has made it a point in saying that I'm going to hit him very, very hard Saturday night, and there's no doubt that that's going to happen. He has to fight his heart out in the ring. Maidana needs this more than Broner does. Maidana needs to keep himself in the game. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. This is Broner's first major test, and he's going to have to be prepared to maybe, you know, be pushed out of his comfort zone, because Broner is more of a Broner is a boxer and Maidana is a brawler. So I always like to see those fights because I like to see who's going to be the one frustrated first. But anyways, I'm excited. That's December the 14th. That is tomorrow night at the Alamo Dome, live in San Antonio on Showtime. Another topic I wanted to discuss is going to be Floyd Mayweather versus Amir Khan. Now, I know this topic seems to be very sensitive with boxing fans, but you guys have to accept that this fight is going to happen. If you guys have not figured it out yet, then I don't know what to say. I guess you're just going to be in for a big shock when it does get announced. But, you know, before it was always kind of hearsay, but you guys will be getting an announcement. And it's going to be when Floyd wants to announce it. I know people keep saying, oh, he said next week or this and that. You know, maybe it isn't a day or two, or maybe he's waiting for the fight with Maidana and Broner to pass. But we do know that that fight is going to happen. And, you know, let's just accept it and face that, you know, Amir Khan is a big star overseas, and he can help pull in revenue where it can help with what Showtime has put out. You got to understand that Showtime signed Mayweather at, what is it, like between $200 to $250 million. Now, he has to pay that back. Like, he's got to pull in money to bring it back. I mean, you don't see any company giving such an advance like that if they didn't feel that they could deliver the numbers in return. And so, you know, when you saw like Guerrero, you know, it tanked. I mean, Mayweather cannot carry all of the load on his own shoulders, and that's really what's happened. That's why the Canelo fight happened. It only made sense, you know, to have him help with the pay-per-view sales as well. And Amir Khan will do that. I mean, you guys may not understand it maybe from here in America, but there's a huge following out there that does follow Amir Khan, and they do want to see him fight Floyd Mayweather. So I think it makes perfect sense, to be honest. And you have to ask yourself, like, who else can help pull in that type of number aside from Amir Khan or Manny Pacquiao? And we already know that Manny Pacquiao is, I mean, that fight, I hope to God it could be made. I hope that something can be arranged. But at this point, it's kind of, you know, it's a lot more complicated than signing a piece of paper. There's a lot of back-end stuff, and, you know, we'll just leave it at that. But anyways, aside from Manny Pacquiao, who else is there? It seems like Amir Khan is pretty much the last one that could help really generate a large number. And, you know, Showtime needs something like that. I think that they're the ones probably intervening. I mean, you've heard Floyd Mayweather say, I don't know who I'm fighting next. I don't know who they're going to have me fight next. Floyd Mayweather always has a say in who he fights next. But maybe this time he's leaving it up to Showtime to decide, because Showtime, you know, does need to make their money back. So who knows, you know? But just expect an announcement that fight is going to happen. Anyways, guys, stay tuned. There's a lot going on. And by tomorrow, we have December 14th here on Showtime, Broner Maidana. That's going to be an exciting fight. And also, you know, check out our new app. Behind the Gloves just launched an app. Just search Behind the Gloves. It's a one-of-a-kind boxing app. It's really cool. There's a lot of things you can do, as well as has a fight schedule, and allows for you to view articles and new footage that we post. So daily there's something going on the app. So anyways, take care, guys, and I guess we'll speak soon.